Hey y'all, I hope your day was good. I want to share with you all my whatever I got going on. This is the perfect place for this. And I hope that it helps inspire someone. Lately, y'all, I'm not even going to lie to you. I have been fed up and tired of my living situation. I feel like God has a big plan for me, and I'm going through some difficulties right now. I also recognize some mistakes that I made in my past that has led to it being harder than it needs to be. But I also learned a lot of valuable lessons despite that mistake. Sometimes your mistakes are your biggest blessings. You might not realize it. I have been working on forgiving myself for that mistake. And I have also been working on seeing the value in everything that I learned from this experience of living in my car in such poverty. It made me have a lot of self-reflections about my life. It made me realize that I was unhealed in a severe way that I didn't recognize before with my codependency. And so it led me to working on that. It helped me realize how much I have a hard time being alone. It made me connect more to nature and adapting my body to nature's temperature. It made me realize how important this earth really is and how we need to take better care of it. It helped me to become more grateful for little things. It helped me to realize the vibe of the home. It helped me to become more sociable. It helped me to learn Spanish faster than I probably would have. It helped me to appreciate the small things like a shower, a bathroom, a kitchen, a stove, a table, a couch, a chair. So many things I don't have living in my car I took for granted, and I realize how much I appreciate that now. It also made me realize that I don't need as much heat and AC as I think. It helped me to see animals in a different light. Now, I've been a vegan for almost 10 years now, and I've been understood the value of the life of an animal. But as I've been living in my car, I'm more forced to witness animals outside of just a screen or just the occasional time at the park. I see them every day, many hours of the day. And I see their behaviors, and I see how our behaviors and the things that we do affect them both negatively and positively. But unfortunately, it seems to be mostly negative, the way we affect the animals' lives and the way we affect the lives of all of the plants that Mother Nature provides for us. I realized how much we take those things for granted. It helped me to learn to finally dive into knitting. It helped me to learn the importance of community and networking. It helped me to learn to give back to people. It helped me to learn survival techniques when it comes to cooking, eating, bathing, all of these things. It helped me to learn to make peace with situations I have no control of. It helped me to learn that money is not everything, and that so much is attainable without money. And then also that there's a lot that's not attainable without money. It helped me to learn the value of money, of not being something that I should let control my life and my happiness, but to also not hate it so much to the point where I cause my own poverty from my poor thinking. It helped me to learn to make peace with poverty, and also to see how easy it is to gain money. It helped me to learn to meditate more, the importance of meditation as self-reflection. It helped me to learn the value of alone time. It helped me to learn the value of being bored. It helped me to realize the value of energy, both spiritual based or quantum based, and the one that we see before our eyes when we plug things up. It helped me to learn the value of time. It helped me to learn patience. It helped me to learn gratitude. It helped me to learn to connect deeper to God. It helped me to realize my gifts and my abilities It helped me to realize my life purpose and what I desire to do. It helped me to realize how to utilize very well the resources that are around me. It helped me to get closer to God by understanding God through the lens of other people. It helped me to learn religion on a level that I never would have learned religion, probably. It helped me to open my heart back up to Christians and realize that although some Christians say crazy things, that at the end of the day I should love them because they're people, and at the end of the day they're trying to find God. Even if I don't believe what they do and practice and preach is of God, I see the intention is there, and that's a beautiful thing. It helped me learn to the perspective of other religions and cultures. It helped me to appreciate so many things in my life. It helped me to understand how to ask for help and the importance of asking help without feeling shame. It helped me to learn to reach out to people who care. Basically, I'm making this long list because I need to keep reminding myself every single day that despite the struggles that I go through in my life, despite some of the things that look horrible on the outside, all of these things have served the purpose of enriching my soul. All of these things have brought me closer to finding everlasting peace within myself and learning to accept situations no matter how awful they may seem. All of these things help me to trust myself more. And I really need to keep reminding myself the value of struggle. I need to keep reminding myself that my struggling is not always in vain. And most importantly, I need to remember the value of perseverance in regards to fulfilling the divine plan that a higher power has for me. I speak a lot about God and a higher power, but I think a lot of people might not understand what I mean when I say God. A lot of people, they envision a man in the sky somewhere in heaven when they think of God, because majority of the world is Christian. But I'm not Christian, and I never learned God through a religion. If anything, I'm more of a Hindu, but that's not how I learned about God. I learned about God by making the connection with God, and I realized that God is part of me and God is outside of me as well. I realized that God is very powerful. It's the energetic essence of everything that's in living, and that I can use that power to become the greatest version of myself for all of humanity. And it's through that power, through the Divine Mother and the Father, and don't forget the mother, because where would we be without our mothers? It was through that connection with God that led me to some of the hardest lessons of my life, but some of the most fulfilling lessons of my life. And I have so many reasons to be grateful for. And I know sometimes it's hard to be grateful. I know sometimes it's hard to look at it as a good thing because I'm too busy focused on the bad. But when I think about those moments of joy, of happiness, of community, of communication, of love, of peace, of celebration, and even of the moments of sorrow and pain, it's all such a beautiful story and such a wonderful experience in life. Because my experiences shape everything that I am and who I become. And there are things that I experience that I can let go is not a part of me, because I have the power to do that. God blessed me with this power. The power of the mind to be grateful enough to understand the value of the struggle. There's beauty in the struggle, as J. Cole said. And as my other favorite, Lil Baby says, I know times get hard, but it's gonna pay off, pay off. It's gonna pay off. I know times get hard, but it's gonna pay off. There's beauty in the struggle. And I'm telling myself that every day. I'm starting to tell myself that every day, because I need a shift out of this slump that I let myself get in. And I want to tell you that if you're watching this, it's not on accident. You're seeing this for a reason. You're seeing this because God wants me to tell you that you are miraculous, you are intelligent, you are smart, you're doing everything right, You got this. You're going to do great things and you're going great places. God wants me to tell you that they are there for you, with you all the time, no matter what you do. And God always loves you. No matter if you think you did some sins and all this crazy stuff that you might have learned, that's not God. God is all love, compassion, patience, and care. And no matter how bad you might think you are, God is there for you always with the loving hand of the parents that they are. So open your heart to God and let God instill in you the joy of the struggle so you can understand a greater lesson. Alright, y'all. Peace.